Hey everyone, I hope you're all doing well and ready for a little history lesson mixed with some fun facts. Labor Day is Monday, 2nd September 2024. It's a day that many of us look forward to every year. It's that magical Monday in September when we get to kick back, relax, and maybe even fire up the grill one last time before summer officially ends. It's a day for family, friends, and fun. But let's be honest, most of us probably don't spend much time thinking about the labor part of Labor Day, do we? We're more focused on the 3-day weekend, the sales, and the chance to enjoy some leisure time. We think about the 3-day weekend, the sales, the chance to wear white pants one last time before someone calls the fashion police. It's a time to indulge in some retail therapy and enjoy the last bits of summer. But the truth is, Labor Day has a really fascinating history. And it's about a lot more than just an extra day off work. It's a day that honors the contributions of workers and the labor movement. It's about the rights of workers, the fight for fair treatment, and the people who fought hard for the 8-hour workday we often take for granted. These were hard-won victories that shaped the working conditions we benefit from today. So, this Labor Day, why not take a little break from the burgers and the beer and learn a thing or two about the holiday's roots? Understanding the history can give us a deeper appreciation for the day. Trust me, it's more interesting than you might think. The stories of the labor movement are filled with drama, courage, and determination. Stick with me as we delve into the surprisingly compelling history of Labor Day. We'll explore the origins, the key figures, and the significant events that led to the establishment of this important holiday. So grab a seat, maybe a snack, and let's get started. Our story begins way back in the 1800s, during the Industrial Revolution. This was a time of great change and innovation, but it also brought about some serious challenges for the working class. Back then, working conditions were pretty brutal. Factories were overcrowded, poorly ventilated, and often downright dangerous. Think long hours, unsafe factories, and child labor. Yes, even children as young as 5 or 6 were put to work in these harsh environments. Yeah, not exactly the kind of workplace environment you'd want to bring your kids to for Take Your Child to Work Day. The risks were high, and the rewards were minimal. Workers were fed up, and they started organizing into unions to fight for better conditions. These unions became a powerful force for change. One of their main demands was an 8-hour workday. They believed that 8 hours of work, 8 hours of rest, and 8 hours of leisure was a fair balance. Can you imagine working more than 8 hours a day? Me neither. Yet, for many, this was the harsh reality. In 1882, a group of union members in New York City decided to hold a parade to show their strength and solidarity. They wanted to make a statement. They called it a working men's holiday. It was a day to honor the contributions of workers and to advocate for their rights. This parade, held on September 5th, was the very first Labor Day celebration. It marked the beginning of a new tradition. They marched, they chanted, and they even had a picnic afterwards. It was a day of unity and celebration. It was a big deal. The event drew large crowds and garnered significant attention, setting the stage for future Labor Day celebrations across the country. The idea of Labor Day caught on like wildfire. What started as a small, localized celebration quickly spread across the nation. Across the country, other cities and states started holding their own celebrations. Each event was unique, reflecting the local culture and the specific industries that dominated the area. It became a way for workers to come together, celebrate their achievements, and remind everyone of the importance of fair labor practices. Parades, picnics, and speeches were common, and the sense of unity among workers was palpable. Of course, not everyone was thrilled about this whole workers' rights thing. Business magnates and industrialists saw these celebrations as a threat to their control and profits. Big business owners weren't exactly lining up to give their employees shorter hours and better pay. They resisted changes, often leading to conflicts and strikes. But the labor movement was gaining momentum. Workers were organizing, forming unions, and demanding better conditions. The push for fair labor practices was becoming impossible to ignore. Finally, in 1894, something big happened. The Pullman strike, a nationwide railway strike, brought the issue to a head. After a particularly nasty strike by railway workers, President Grover Cleveland decided it was time to make Labor Day a federal holiday. The strike had highlighted the need for a national day to honor workers. He signed it into law, and just like that, the first Monday in September became officially known as Labor Day. This marked a significant victory for the labor movement and set a precedent for future labor rights advancements.